Just checking in with you guys, letting you know we are still a few minutes out from top of the hour, and we will get started with the training at the top of the hour. Thank you so much. Welcome to the call. One more minute, folks. Just one more minute. We'll go ahead and get things kicked off. All right, all right, all right, all right. How about we get things kicked off here? We are recording this. Very good. All right, welcome to the call here. So, um, I'm gonna go through this as fast as possible. This is going to be a very high level overview. Just so you know, it's the first one ever. A high level overview means we're not going to get really, really technical into the weeds on a whole bunch of different complicated scenarios on how people can earn different amounts. The purpose of today's call is to help you understand the conceptual structure of this compensation plan, right? If you understand the structure, the philosophy behind how you build this business, then you'll be super successful. You don't want to build it the wrong way because structure is important. Now, let me say this, a couple of things that you're going to see. Okay. Number one, there are people that have already been building this compensation plan for 25 years. And people like my direct sponsor, Dr. Luis and Avelia Ariaza, they've been building this, what I'm going to show you, for 8 years. And, they've earned way over $20 million. So I've been in network marketing for 19 years, and everyone brags about their compensation plan. There's only so many ways you could slice up a dollar, right? If the product is amazing and you're a hard worker, then the compensation plan will reward you. Now, beyond that, when you really care about structure and style and making sure that you're doing things correctly, it's very rare to get involved in a compensation plan that's already paid out hundreds of millions of dollars. And that's what this is. This comp plan, right? Like Dr. Lewis and Avelia's story of earning, over $24 million. He's just one person, right? This company has already attracted millions of people. They've done billions of dollars in sales, and they've paid out hundreds of millions of dollars in commissions. So this is already a very proven model. If someone's like, oh, my comp plan's better than yours, really, how much money have you guys paid out? Right. And the main thing we're going to cover here is the coded bonus, right? There's what we call an infinity coded bonus. This is a coded bonus plan. Now there's direct sale bonuses and lifestyle monthly bonuses, leadership pool bonuses, infinity bonuses, residual pay plan. Like all of those are a part of this as well. It's crazy. There's so many ways that the company rewards you financially, but the main piece of the compensation plan is a coded bonus structure. Now, if you have experience in network marketing, then you know that the coded bonus plan has been the most longest term proven, highest paying compensation plan out there. Now, it really rewards the builder. It really rewards the action taker. It really rewards the person who's actually doing the building, right? It's not this, forced matrix where you need to hurry up, grab your spot because all these millions of people are going to fall under you and you're never going to refer anyone and you're going to make millions of dollars on the compensation plan. That's not what this is. This is to reward the person who's actually doing the marketing, the person who's actually doing the referring. The bonuses are huge. In fact, they're so big that this is the first time I've ever seen a compensation plan that is very attractive even to an internet marketer or an affiliate marketer, because internet and affiliate marketers, they like to earn 50% or more, 60%, 70% commissions on their upfront sales. And that's what this is. This has huge, huge, monstrous upfront bonuses and ridiculous residual pay. And that's very rare. Normally in network marketing, they'll take the price of a product and then they'll divide it between 500 levels, and you sell, a $500 product and you make, $80 or something, and then everyone makes $2 or something. It's just, you got to have like thousands of people to make good money. This isn't like that. This is something that rewards really fast, really heavy upfront. And we're very excited. The last thing I want to let you know is that these stories of people that have made tens of millions of dollars already, that was on all of Longevity's products that existed prior to now. And why is that important to know for you? Because a lot of what Longevity has built their 25 years of success on are wellness products. That's their legacy in the wellness space. And wellness products, right? These are physical products that have to be shipped out. Wellness products have a lot more overhead expense with manufacturing, product development, fulfillment, shipping, storage, warehousing, licensing fees. And so it's challenging for a network marketing company that's in the wellness space to directly compete with like a Forex network marketing company that only sells digital products, because the margins are different, right? It's just simple math. So what Longevity did, which this was all a shock to my wife and I and our team, you talk about a generous company. They took all of the savings on the manufacturing and the fulfillment and the storage, the licensing, the warehousing, all of those margins that normally they have to pay. They save a lot of that on digital product. They took that entire amount and put it into the compensation plan to beef up all of the numbers for this product. And so, Dr. Lewis has earned over $24 million, right? That's exceptional. He's an exceptional leader. So it's not like everyone's going to do that at all. I'm just saying, imagine he did that without all of the enhancements that are being made now because of the 8-minute trader. So that means if someone were to start today and they started building an organization like Dr. Louis Ariaza, they would earn a similar amount of earnings with probably a 30 to 40% smaller organization. That's exciting. Dr. Lewis himself, he's an expert on the comp plan, right? When it pays you that much, you better know how it pays. He said that even with about a third increase in his organization right now, like with the size of his group, if he could add on 30% more to that number, it could potentially double his residual income, right? And he's over $200,000 a month in residual income. So he believes it could double that to close to $400,000 a month by just adding 30%. to his current group size. So I say all that to just set the tone that this is really good, and it might take you a little bit of time to study and understand this, but that's why we're starting now. We're in pre-launch. Everything's been free. We're just doing demonstrations, right? We haven't even shown you the post-8 scalper software yet. There's things that we're going to get into. We're taking our time to do this the right way. We need to start training people on this compensation plan, because we're only days away from starting to enroll people, at least even for free. That's, my organization, we're going to be using the preferred customer method with links that are coded to this product to start doing a free enrollment. But as you start to share the word and people can register their accounts even for free, it's important that you know how you're referring people and how that's structured. This is very, very exciting. This is legacy right here. So let me set some proper expectations. All of the earning examples that are shown in this presentation, they're for educational purposes only. Income is not guaranteed, right? You could earn nothing, right? If you don't sell anything, you don't earn anything. I mean, everything's based on actual generation of sales. Results vary greatly, right? We're going to have some people here. I believe some of you on this call, in your first 30 days, I think you'll have a $10,000 plus month. I really believe that. I'll show you how to do that. I think some of you will do even better than that. And some people will earn nothing, right? Some people might only earn like $100. So it's going to vary across the board. It's really based on your hard work and your skill to produce sales volume of products and services. So the 8-minute trader package, this is what it'll include. Quick disclaimer. I have to give disclaimers. This is a very rough detail. Okay. There's like every single day we're meeting with our team. We're meeting with the corporate staff. My team is meeting with the corporate staff of Longevity to finalize all these details here. Obviously, Longevity is already in business. They're established. A lot of these things are already in place. There's tiny little details that are being worked out before the actual launch to make sure that our announcements are accurate. So on this entire call, just take things with a grain of salt a little bit, and just know that there could be slight adjustments to some of these ideas. For the most part, it's pretty set in stone. But there could be some slight adjustments. So here's what I do know is that the package that we're going to launch includes the 8-minute trader morning calls that are Monday through Friday, right? So 5 live calls per week to help you compound your account. Then we have the post-8 scalper 24-hour alerts. And that might be something you haven't heard about yet, because we've only shared it on some of the calls. But what that is, and this will answer some of your guys' questions, because some people are asking, will the 8-minute trader morning calls be separate from the software of the post-8 scalper? The answer is no, they're going to be together. And that's for the safety of our customers, because remember, we did a long-term beta group and we had the morning calls going every day with the beta group. But then when we'd get off that call, people would go in and start trading on their own without having any professional resources to follow, and they would lose money. And we kept telling these beta customers, hey, you got to stop trying to trade all by yourself, right? Don't think that just because you're compounding on the morning call like crazy, that it's that easy and that you're just going to go and click some buttons and make $1 million. That's not how trading works. We've created systems that make it look easy. So you got to stay away from the market when you don't have good resources to follow. And it was like weeks and weeks that it kept happening. And so I had another software that I had developed. It's taken me 3 years to develop, 2.5 years. I don't want to embellish. It's taken about 2.5 years to develop. I wasn't sure if that was going to be something that was going to be a part of Longevity, right? Because I'm a trader and I have things that I do on my own in my own private life with my friends. And, I just made the decision. I said, people are excited when they get off the morning call. We got to give them something to help them throughout the rest of the day. Me as a trader, I'm way more excited about the post-8 scalper software than I am about the morning calls. And that's just because of the results that I get. This is my software. I developed the software. I've had a mastermind group, for example, like Coach Mo, Maurice Katz, and other people that have also tested it, that have put in tons of help in reviewing and analyzing and testing and feedback. Coach Maurice has been super influential in the development of the scalper software. But for me, I've used everything under the sun, and this is the most reliable, crazy, accurate alert software that I've ever seen. And I may be biased because I'm the one that developed it with our team of programmers and developers, but the results speak for themselves. And so far, as some of you have already heard, we've seen people double, triple, quadruple their results every day on using the scalper compared to what they're doing in the morning. And that makes our opportunity, it's really unlimited. You know, if someone is crushing 5% a day in the morning open calls, that same person, I've seen them go and do 10, 15, 20% a day on the scalper, right? And I won't even tell you what else I've seen. When someone knows how to trade and they're using that scalper, and the scalper, for those of you again that haven't seen it, this is how easy it is. So you'll see an arrow pop up on your MT4 chart. All of this is automated, right? Like the alerts are automated. It's a complete evaluation system. It's really advanced. So an arrow will pop up on your MT4 chart that's either pointed up or down. And what that does, it's to alert you to get ready for a potential trade opportunity. All of these trades are things that you do at your own discretion, right? You don't have to take any alerts. You choose to follow or subscribe to all alerts at your own discretion, and everyone receives the same alerts. Now you can use it on any instrument in the world on any time frame that's allowed through MT4. That means you could trade it on cryptocurrency, on the indices markets, right? Like we trade US 30, but you could use it on all the other indices as well, like the NAS 100 and the UK 100 and the DAX, Germany 30, SPK, right? Like there's all these other amazing indice markets that you can use it on. It was designed with an emphasis on indices, which is aggressive trading. That's how we designed it. But then we started testing it on other markets like gold, XAU, right? A lot of you are familiar with that, or Forex, on different time frames of Forex charts, and it's crushing it. I mean, it's just unbelievable what we're seeing with the 5-minute charts, 15-minute, the 1-hour charts, the daily charts. So it really suits any trader of any style, and that really diversifies everyone who's using it. So with that being said, we decided as a team that we had to include that. Like we have to include it. We're not going to separate it, because our job to be responsible for the customer base is to make sure that we give them everything they need to be successful. And if we only give someone the morning call, then we're exposing them to a lot of temptation and a high level of emotion without experience, and they're going to trip themselves up. How do we know? Because it's already happened over and over and over again. And it's insanity to do the same thing over and over again and expect different results, right? So this was through trial and error that we realized we had to combine the two strategies so that you could trade in the morning with us, and then you can trade the rest of the day on your own. In fact, some teams are going to be doing scalper calls, right? You'll be able to do scalper calls from anywhere in the world, any time zone, with your team and take alerts together. So an arrow pops up on your MT4 chart. That means get ready. And then if price continues to move in the direction of a profitable opportunity, then the arrow converts to the word buy or sell. So the arrow will literally change itself. It transforms into the word buy, or the arrow on the screen will transform into the word sell. And then if that candle closes, that actual period closes with that word still being on your screen, that's the opportunity to take the trade. That's it. So you have to realize that this is so simple that if someone can just read the word buy or read the word sell, they can participate in these trade alerts. And these are all through MT4. That means it's going to come straight to your cell phone through MT4 push notifications. It'll also pop up on your laptop if you like to trade on a computer. We also have a trade manager tool. A trade manager tool is we need training on all this, but just so you know, this is included. This is sophisticated, where you set up your trade manager with your own settings. But the way the trade manager works is once you get into the trade, your stop losses, your trailing stop losses, and your take profits are automatically loaded onto your charts. So as soon as you click the button, your trade gets managed automatically from there to get you out at the most ideal time. Right? So it's a matter of just, once you have that set up, you just click the button, you're done. You click buy, you're done. You click sell, you're done. Right. And that trade will continue to be managed with different levels of stop losses and take profits, with a trailing take profit, to try and maximize the gain while minimize your loss. It's as automatic as we can get without being non-compliant, right? We're never going to enter the trade for you. We're never going to trade for you. We will never make this a passive opportunity, because that's illegal in the United States, right? If something is passive, depending on which industry it's in, you need special licenses, and we're not going that direction, right? So in Forex and CFDs and trading on margin, the brokers that we're using, you need what's called a CTA, a Commodities Trading Advisory License. That's the only way you can trade for people. That's the only way you can have an auto trading system in the United States, is if the person selling it is a registered CTA with the CFTC, period. Right? And there's companies out there right now selling products like that are auto trading bots, thinking they found some weird little legal loophole, and they're not CTAs and they're not licensed, and they do auto trading. And regulators are just waiting. That's what they do. Regulators wait until you're big enough to where they can come in, slam you, and take all your money, and make sure that that money was worth all of their expenses on doing an investigation on your company. That's why people think, oh, we're getting away with this. We're fine. Nothing's happened in 2 years. Yeah, it's because you don't have enough revenue yet to even attract a regulator. Wait till you grow, right? So I'm just trying to explain our model and all of the thought that went into this process here. Let's see here. So we are being asked for transcriptions. We don't have, Lucila, we don't have a translator on the call. So I'm not going to activate the transcriptions. If we had a translator, then I'd do that for Spanish, but we'll do more trainings. So that all comes together. Okay. The morning calls plus the software system with a lot of robust features. We also are going to do an advanced trader psychology academy. Last night, you got a taste of that with Dr. Lewis, but that's not what this is referring to. There's some really deep psychology that we're going to help you learn, because what we learned in our journey, and hey, everyone has their own way of doing things. I feel like our trade group has achieved very high levels of growth, right? Like we've had people on our team start with $2,000 in their account, and they've grown it to over $600,000. So I haven't seen that in a lot of groups. And so, I look at our results and I think, well, how did we do that? And my team put all of our emphasis on psychology, because there's technical analysis, which is, candlestick patterns and chart setups, right? And all these different, trend lines and all those indicator tools out there. Then there's like fundamentals, right? Which transcends trading into other financial principles. Fundamentals, where the market's going, what type of long-term trends are we in? And then there's sentiment, right? Which is how the news is coming out about these instruments and blah, blah, blah. You know what no one teaches is mental analysis. And that's why traders fail, because you have all the tools. You just can't get over yourself. You just can't stop sabotaging yourself and doing the wrong thing over and over again. It's like, you know what to do, but you struggle with actually doing it, right? Like everyone knows that if you get up and go outside and go jog for 30 minutes a day, and then you come home and you eat a high protein, low carbohydrate salad, you're probably going to lose weight. But then majority of the United States struggles in that area of their life. Everyone knows it, right? They just don't know how to implement it. They have no accountability. They have a terrible mindset. Their thought processes and thought patterns and their emotions, right? And all that has to do with psychology. So we're going to hit that part really hard, because we're giving you a powerful system that you've already seen. But if you can't get over yourself and get out of your own head and stop sabotaging yourself, then you're going to struggle, right? You're going to have other people flying to the moon, and you're going to still be struggling, because you're going to keep clicking the wrong thing at the wrong time, and then not clicking the right thing when you should. So that'll be with our team of traders and Advanced Psychology Academy, that I think we're going to have people join just for that, because there's a lot of traders out there that they don't have access to that. And we're going to provide that here. So it'll benefit any trader, even someone who doesn't even want to use our software. They'll be able to join in just for our ongoing academy. Super powerful. There will be live classes and recorded academy videos. The last thing here is that we're launching a digital marketers academy. So this is win-win. Obviously, we need to teach you how to be compliant in marketing, And we have a team of really experienced digital marketers. And some of you don't even need help with that. I mean, some of you are rock stars. You guys know how to market. You guys crush it out there online with lead generation. But most people in network marketing, they don't have that type of experience. So we're going to be training everyone on real life strategies that they can use on social media and on the internet and through copy and email marketing. We're going to train you how to market this compliantly. That's why we need to do it, because we want to have oversight into what's being produced out there to make sure that it is compliant. We have to do things clean and professionally and legally, but also in a way that's effective. And there's people on my team that have built teams of over 200,000 customers. And we're taking all of that knowledge into how to duplicate and build and market and to drive a huge excitement in your sales organization to grow and multiply. We're going to pour all that into this package as well, right? So morning calls, 24-hour software, advanced psychology for traders, and then a digital marketers academy. Super valuable. Now, a couple things to clear all this up, because I get asked every day, all day long. All right, I'm Sal Leto. My relationship with Longevity, I have a licensing agreement with Longevity. Longevity has an exclusive licensing agreement on the 8-minute trader and on the post-date scalper. That means you'll only be able to get the 8-minute trader and the post-date scalper through Longevity, right? They deserve it. I'm very honored to obviously be working with them. I'm just a vendor, right? And I'm a developer. I got into the development space, and so I developed the softwares myself with my team, right? I'm not an actual programmer, but I am a full-time trader, and so it was all of my trading philosophies and my team's philosophies going into these products that we developed here. But they are exclusive to Longevity, and I'm a vendor, and I'm also a distributor. Okay, so I'm building my own organization as well. So just so you know, my relationship with Longevity, this is a Longevity thing. This isn't something different. It's not a different company. It's not like, just the point is for those of you that are in Longevity, this is no different for you. This is literally just another product that's coming into your Longevity back office. You'll be paying Longevity for the product, just like anything else, right? Longevity is always launching new products, and this is just another one of those. So I just wanted to clear that up. Now, I do want to tell you this. This took a while to decide on the price of the package. And I really wanted this to be a $3,000 package. That's what I wanted, because I have multiple friends who own academies and education companies in the space who don't offer what we're offering, and they're charging between $3,500 to $6,000 a year for this type of software and education. So I thought, well, gosh, we blow them away on our offering, on the value of what people are doing, right? Like you guys have already witnessed, people are making thousands of dollars right now per week already, and it's free. I mean, come on, it's like how much value is in the product. That was outside Longevity's comfort level on a product, especially in a new space for them, which is financial trading. And their most expensive package, that was the most popular package prior to us coming on board with Longevity, was $499, right? $500. And I mean, so anyways, the whole point is that we conceded, okay? And this was before we added the scalper and the digital marketers academy, before all that. So what we did is we just said, okay, we're going to just combine everything. Can we launch it all together in an all-in-one package for $599? And that's what we settled on. So, to me, this is extremely undervalued, but hey, it just makes it more accessible, I think, to people all around the world, because, no matter how much money you have to trade with, we've already seen results of people who learn how to do it successfully make that amount of money back pretty fast, right? You guys have all heard stories of people in our groups. I mean, you're watching it yourself, but we have people that, started with $200, and in less than 90 days, they've made over $2,000 just in trading, right? Like just trading on their account. So the value is definitely there. To me, we're undervaluing it, but that's good news. That means we're going to do really well in growing this, because people will see the value. to maintain all the benefits of the morning calls, the software, your psychology academy, and the digital marketers academy, it's $199 a month. Okay, so $599, $199 a month. Now we're going to get into the compensation plan overview, and just know that in the compensation plan, I'm going to show you rank advancements, and moving up in rank and moving up in pay. It's based on your group qualified volume, GQV. So this will be worth 600 points on your month one purchase, right? So just keep that in mind. $599, it's worth 600 points in the compensation plan. So for those of you that are already in Longevity, that's probably exciting for you, because this is one of the highest GQV products that Longevity has now, which is, that means that you know, with this product, you fly through the ranks pretty fast. So for each new enrollment of the 8-Minute Trader package, starting off brand new, you can earn up to $135 direct sell bonus. Now that's split up between, and this is where I'm not going to get into all this. You just need to know the basics of like, all right, how much is it and what do I make? That's it. This is split up between like fast start bonus and quick start bonus and different BV values. The point is that starting off, if you start enrolling people with the 8-Minute Trader for $599, you earn up to $135 direct sell bonus right out of the gate, right? That's over 20% bonus. But the company also pays out an immediate $290 into the coded bonus plan on these sales. Okay, so the payout up front on a $599 is $290 plus $135, right? That's over well over $400. It's a 71% payout on these packages. And that's what I'm saying. If you're an affiliate marketer, if you're someone, like I have some friends, they're going to be personally enrolling, 10, 15, 20, 50 people, 100 people, right? That's not easy to do, but we do have people on our team that are going to do it. And I mean, just you start adding up these numbers of, if someone enrolled 20 people, times a few $100, I mean, you're talking about thousands and thousands of dollars right away. So very, very heavy payout. If someone's like an internet marketer, it's game over. Game over. They can make tens of thousands of dollars without duplication. And that's what made this different for me when I started looking at this. Normally you got to go super deep, right? You got to have like 50 million levels below you doing gazillions in volume. This is like, if you even just enrolled everyone yourself without any duplication, you can crush it. Right now, there's some structure requirements to that, but it would be easy for you to get into that with that type of enrollment process, right? And I could help strategize with some of you if you're on my organization. I can help you with that. Here is the code, what the coded bonus looks like. Okay, what the coded bonus looks like. So just know that one last thing. Sorry. See, I'm already okay. Just know there's other bonuses on this money. I just wanted to let you know that. I'm only showing you the direct sell and the code that pays out up front, which is already 71%, but the company does pay out other things. Besides this on this money. There's like lifestyle bonuses and leadership bonuses, and there's all these other things, right? So it's a lot more than this, but this is already crazy. Just wanted to let you guys know that. This is how the code works. So what I want you to start paying attention to is the rank on the left side of the screen. I have them in colored boxes. Okay, so the first rank is a sales associate, right? You can earn up to a $20 coded bonus, and I'll explain what that means. A senior associate in the orange box up to $70. And again, this part right here, I want you to not, don't go and carve these numbers into 2 stone tablets for life and call them the holy law. This is where there might be some slight tweaks. The numbers are the numbers, right? Like there is going to be a total of $290 paid out in the coded bonus structure. This is really close to what I know we're launching with. But the reason that it can adjust a little bit is because what I'm showing you is way beyond already what Longevity normally pays with the coded bonus structure on what they call a mega pack sale. And we're doing a final review to make sure that all of the extra money going in is being used appropriately at the appropriate levels. So disclaimer, yes, you can see adjustments on some of these, but not much, right? This is pretty much now an idea of what it's going to look like. So senior associate here, orange box, up to $70 coded bonus. I'll explain what it means. 1 star, 155 coding, 2 star, 215. You got to keep in mind, right? This is on a $599 sale. And these are all the amounts being paid out on each rank advancement level. 3-star can earn up to a $245 coded bonus, 255, 265. There's additional pay here that I'm not even showing you, but I'm not going to get into all that. But this is above and beyond that $135 direct sale bonus. So you take the 135 and you add it to all of these pays to give you an idea of how much you can earn at different levels within the compensation plan. So the goal is to what? To rank up, right? Rank up as fast as you can. And I'm going to show you how to rank up here. Now, this is the key. This is where it's the most important thing you understand. I'm going to tell you my perspective, like my opinion. Longevity has thousands of products, and there's, you know, there's products that are like $30, and, you know, maybe it's worth like, you know, whatever, 20 points or something. You know, I'm just throwing that example out there. The way Longevity structured their compensation plan, it's been working for 25 years. It was built with the understanding that there's thousands of products, and a lot of them are, you know, just tens of dollars or maybe $100 or something, right? So the amount of people you need to rank up, if you're selling a $30 product, well then, yeah, it's going to be hundreds of people. But that's not what we're doing. Okay, we have a $5.99 pack that's worth 600 points, and there's a monthly group volume that is another 200 points. It adds up so fast that I'm showing you how many people you need to hit these ranks. So I'll tell you, first off, to hit 1-star, I want you guys, if you're taking notes on this, this is so important. If you want to know the secret of the comp plan, because if you're going to build it big, you got to find out what's the secret and just focus on that. This right here is the secret. Right there. I'm circling it. 1-star. That's the secret. How many people does it take on your team, right? Not personal enrollments. How many people does it take on your team to achieve the rank of 1-star? 12. So if you can build a team of 12 people total, you can crush it. And the income is just, it's really big. If you have 12 people on your team, it gets really exciting on the amount of money you can make as a 1-star executive, is what it's called. So that's the secret. Okay. It's all about the 1-star rank. That's what I would encourage you to focus on. Now, here's the key, is that these numbers I'm showing you is based on the group volume requirements, as well as the leg requirements, and all this volume, because remember, each person is worth 600 group volume, right? And these are volumes that are achieved within a calendar month, right? It's group qualified volume for the month. So it has to be within your first 3 levels. All right. So what is your first 3 levels? Your first 3 levels are, okay, level 1 are all the people that you personally refer. They sign up using your link. Okay. Level 2 are all the people that those people referred, right? So all the people that use the links connected to all the people that you referred. And then level 3 are all the people that use the links of all the people that use the links of all the people that used your link. I think you guys understand that concept, but it's within 3 levels. Okay, so this compensation plan heavily rewards the builder who goes wide. Like I said, this isn't a forced matrix that rewards, you know, the lazy person, you know, the person who wants to just refer one person and get rich. The compensation plan is designed to reward super heavy on the person who's actually doing the marketing, right? And it's a huge reward. So these numbers of people that I'm showing you, this is based on the 8-minute trader package of $5.99. This is based on a majority of that volume coming in within a calendar month. Okay, and you could see that it goes from 1-star with 12 people, 36 people at 2-star, a total of 60 people at 3-star. If you could build a team of 72 people, you're at 4-star. And then, you know, if you're just like the best dude in the world and you want to get all the way to the top to 5-star, then it's 108 people on your team. Now, sometimes I would say most of the time, this isn't all going to be done within one calendar month. So the way to understand then how you do it is if it takes you a couple months, then that means you already have volume going into the month, right? Like if I have 4 people on my team month 1, then month number 2, I'll probably still have some of those 4 people who are paying their monthly membership, and that's going to contribute volume to this rank up plan. And so then my monthly requirement of how many people I need to add will be less, right? So for example, like if I have 4 people and that's worth 200 points, then that's 800 points, right? And so that means I'd be able to take about 1 to 1.5 off of this. And that means I would need about 10 to 11 more people, depending on my structure for that month in order to break the rank. Okay. So again, this number here, you could do it. I mean, you can hit 1 star with 12 people. A lot of you are going to do that in your first day. You can hit 2 star with 36, right? You could do all this. You could hit 5 star. Like if you had 108 people join you in your first month, then you would literally go to the top of the compensation plan. That's what's so crazy. I know people that when they start, they bring in thousands in their first month. Most people don't, but I know a lot of people, they could do 100 in their first month. So if you could get to 50 to 100 people, I mean, you're crushing it, right? And that's on your team within the first 3 levels, who you refer, who they refer, who they refer. So very important to understand that. Now, this is the longevity residual pay. I'm not, it's, there's a ton of information here, so I'm not going to go through it all. You could go to Longevity's website and you could look at this yourself. Our compensation plan for the 8-minute trader follows all of these things here. The difference is that some of the payouts are going to be higher than what the current PDF on the website shows. And that's because the GQV is higher. And that's because of the amount of money that they're putting into some of the coding bonus structures are higher. And that's also because they created a whole new residual pay that's just being added on top of this, which just blows the roof off of what this company does now. So you can go to the website and check this out. You'll see that when you get to 1 star, you start to unlock an infinity residual pay, an infinity bonus that goes beyond your 8 levels, right? So this company on the residual side, I'm going to show you 2 different residual pay plans because they have 2 different ways that they pay you with residual income, right? Residual income is where it's at. But they do it in 2 different ways. The first way is through their 8-level plan. Okay. 8-level plan. And as you move up in rank, just know that there's an infinity bonus that pays out 5 generations to infinity. That means it goes to infinity. That means that it'll go forever. It could go to level 1,000 and you're still earning on residual income on those levels, as long as you're not cut out by the 5 generations of rank advancements within that line. Okay. And I'll explain what that means because, the coding bonus, sometimes it takes people's minds a little bit to wrap around. But that's why, this is why Dr. Lewis is making a couple $100,000 a month. It's because of this plan here. And a big part of that is because of the infinity bonus. That 2% extra bonus that goes to infinity it grows to become a monster. When you understand compounding and adding a little bit, what that adds up to become. But these are the volumes. So the previous slide I just showed you, it's based on 600 points per 8-minute trader package. And these are the volume requirements in your first 3 levels. So that's where those numbers came from. Like you can see, to hit 2 star, you only need 7,500 volume. That's only like 11 people, 12 people. Now the graph I showed you shows more because it's not just the volume. There's also a structure. So here's what I'm going to do to simplify this for you. And this will help you start planning out your team. Okay. First off, your first immediate goal, if you're going to be a builder, is to enroll 3 people. That's your first goal. You need 3 personals. Once you enroll 3 personals, you start ranking up to senior associate. Okay. With 3 enrollments, you would go up to senior associate, and that pushes you up into the 2nd level of the coded bonus structure. Now we pretty much bypass this in our program, right? There's a sales associate, like there's a rank that's lower, but by the time you have 3, because of the group volume associated with those purchases, you already jumped up, from associate, you skip brand associate, you skip sales associate, and then you hit senior associate, which is 1,000 volume, right? Because you'd have 1,800 volume because of 600 times 3. So you skip 3 ranks just by getting 3 people. And you also enter into a really attractive level of coded bonuses. Now, the volume, this is all on Longevity's website, by the way, so you can go and look. And what you want to do is you want to look at these volume requirements and just divide that by 600, and that'll tell you how many people you need. But the most important thing to understand is this part right here. So to hit 1 star, you need 3 legs, okay, 3 lines of people that each have an active sales associate or above. So remember, to hit a sales associate or above in our program, how many people do you need? 3. That means you need 3 legs that have 1 sales associate or above. So that means you have 3 legs that each have 1 person who has 3. So that's why the easiest thing to understand is just 3 who get 3. If you were to achieve 3 who get 3, that's how you hit that number of 12. If you had a team of 12 people and it was 3 who get 3, you already go way past the volume requirements with that, because the point value is so high here. You'd be a 1 star, and that's the biggest jump right there. 12 people, 3 who get 3. And you really want to activate that coding bonus as fast as possible. That's activated after you get 3. And on your 4th person and beyond that you personally enrolled, that's when your coded bonus really starts to activate. So if you're paying attention here, if I was looking at my prospecting list and I was like, all right, I got like 10 people that I'm going to enroll, I'll tell you what, if I'm like, man, this guy's a monster, they're, number 7 and number 8, these are huge builders, I would enroll my other people first and then enroll those people once I activate my coded bonus. Super important. Okay. That's why we're doing this. Like, I want to make sure you're set up for success. When you enroll, you're going to earn, period, right? You earn these direct sell bonuses and you start to rank up really fast. But I'm giving you a strategy here to give you an advantage on who to enroll first. If you have 4, 5, 6 people to enroll first, what I would do if I were you is I would really try to know who are the stronger builders, and I would enroll them right after I got my first 3, so that I'm already what we call qualified for coded bonuses, because the coded bonus is an infinity coded bonus that goes to infinity forever. It'll be a huge part of your commission check. And if you enroll 3 and then you enroll a massive builder after that, I mean, you can get paid for decades on that. And so I say that it's not really designed for like the lazy person. It's not, right? But if you enrolled 3, average people, 3 customers or whatever their average, and, and then you got coded qualified, and then you enrolled a monster builder, it would be game over, right? Because, and I'm not going to go into all how that works, but just know that's your first priority. And prioritizing your enrollments, you want to keep your stronger builders to your enrollments with where when they enroll, because everything's timestamped on the moment, the hour, the minute of purchase. So the way the coded bonus plan works for you to get those $100, $200, $300, $400 purchase bonuses through the direct sales and through the code, it's all based on what rank you are at the time of the new person's enrollment. And then it's coded to you forever. It's time stamped forever at that pay for that person's organization. So that may be confusing. That's okay. We don't have time to break all that down, but I'm just giving you an easy tip to make sure that if you have more than 3 people that you're going to be enrolling, then it's important to strategize on who your stronger potential builders are. We don't ever know, because people say they're going to blow it up and they don't. And the ones that don't somehow do, right? The way the world works, it's so funny. But you should try to be strategic on that and try to enroll your stronger people after you're coded qualified, after you have 3, or, I mean, if you're 3 who get 3 and you're a 1 star, so you have a team of 12 people, and then you enrolled a monster builder. Okay. Now we're talking, Dr. Lewis type future, right? That's what that does. So it's very important to know that. Now the last thing here on this page that I'm going to show you before I showed you this next, the most ridiculous bonus they added, is the legs. The legs. So for example, to hit 1 star, you need 3 legs with an active sales associate or above. right? To hit 2-star, you still only need 3 legs, right? So you only need 3 legs. That, some people call that a trinary. You could build this like a trinary if you wanted to just hit 2-star, 3 legs, but the 3 legs need to have at least one star in each leg. So that's where I got for the 2-star rank. That's where I got the 36 people. Because if you need 3, a lot of people are asking for transcriptions. We're not going to turn on transcriptions, folks. I'm sorry. We don't have translators, and I'm not going to add transcriptions to the training. If you don't understand what we're saying, then we'll do another training if we need to do it in a different language or something. We're also recording this, so you can go through it at your own time. The transcriptions pop up in the middle of the screen and they start blocking everything, so you can't see what I'm trying to show you. That's why we're not going to do it. So to hit 2-star, you still just need the 3 legs, just like 1-star, right? You don't need another leg. It could be the same 3 legs that you already have. But instead of having a sales associate or above, you need at least a 1-star or above, and they don't have to be personal to you, right? So just anywhere in that leg. Now it has to be within what? Here's the disclaimer: 7,500 volume has to be in your first 3 levels, right? So that volume has to be in those 3 levels. The people you refer, who they refer. You need, that's like what is that? 13 people, right? So you need, like, for 2-star, you need 13 8-minute trader packages within your first 3 levels. For some of you, that's a piece of cake, but you do need one, at least one star in each leg, right? So a total of 3 1-stars in your group. They don't have to be personals, and they could be anywhere in that leg. That's what's so cool. That's where it starts to get exciting. That's where you can work with people in depth. People that are outside your 3 levels and they're building in depth and stuff. You go and help people on your team that are not even personals achieve 1-star to help you start qualifying. Let that volume start rolling up. And then now to hit 3-star, that's when you need more than 3 legs. Now the money gets huge, right? And I'm going to tell you what my personal strategy is, but I'm doing mine in phases, right? Like, I'm not just going to go put 50 million legs and try to work with everyone. I'm not doing it that way. I'm going to be strategic on how I build. But you want to keep in mind on how many legs you need with a 1-star. That's the magic of the comp plan. And you could literally take that philosophy all the way to the top, Okay. So how do you keep raking up? You just have more legs that have a 1-star in it, and you have enough volume in your first 3 levels to qualify for that rank. So to hit 3-star, you need 5 legs that have a 1-star with 10,500 volume in your first 3 levels. Again, the volume part is a piece of cake, because that's only, what would that be? 10 people is already 6,000. So with 20 people, you'd already have the volume, right? But then you have to ask yourself, do you have the 1-stars? And what's a 1-star? 3 who get 3. So that's why I said that's the magic of the comp plan. It's all about getting 3 and then helping them duplicate that. And that's it. That right there would take you all the way to the top of the compensation plan by just duplicating that, enrolling people and then helping them get 3, enrolling people, helping them get 3, and then helping them do the same thing. If you want to go to 4-star, that's 6 legs, right? So it goes from 5 legs to 6 legs with a 1-star. Again, they don't have to be personals. They don't have to be personal 1-stars. And then to go to 5-star, which pushes you way up to the top of the comp plan, you need 9 legs, right? So that's what Dr. Lewis is. He's a qualified 5-star executive. He's actually, I believe he's a diamond ambassador, but you'll see a lot of times he'll introduce himself as a 5-star, because pretty much once you get to 5-star, that means you had 108 sales within your first 3 levels, right? Or 50 sales with a bunch of other people that have been with you for a few months. But you have this volume here in the first 3 levels, and then you have 9 legs that all have a 1-star. Now, when you continue to grow beyond that, here's what I want to tell you. This is where you can go to Youngevity's website and you can look at the comp plan PDF yourself. There are some other bonuses that start kicking in as you stay with the company that just get huge, right? They have, it's labeled as a car bonus. Sometimes people call it a lifestyle bonus because it's just cash. It's not like you have to go buy a car. But that's an extra $1,500 to $2,000 a month that they add on to your residual pay. And then they also have, if you're like the best of the best, this is if you think you're going to be one of the top leaders here, then you really want to hit 5-star, right? So you want to have 108 people join your team within the first 3 levels. You want to qualify for that monthly volume. You want to have a total of 9 legs. That means you need to bring in 9 people and help them build. If you did that and you're like the top of the top and you maintained it for a while, you start getting into the global leadership bonus pool, where the company starts giving you a revenue share on the entire company's sales volume of the whole world. And those are huge. Those are big bonuses. I mean, I've heard, people earning an extra $30,000 to $40,000 per month or more just from that, right? And that's if you hit 5-star and you maintain it for 9 months, right? Qualified 5-star. That means you keep that 43,000 volume total. I would say a lot of the comp plans that I've seen in the past, to hit like those types of numbers, you need like 100,000 volume. So that's pretty cool that you could do it with much less. And, just focus on 1-star. That's what I would say. All right. So I'm dragging on here. Let me just show you. This is an all new coded residual bonus. So this will follow the coded structure. So remember, this plan here follows what the company calls the sponsorship structure, which means your placement structure. Okay, this one here is a different residual plan that follows your enrollment structure. Okay, so enrollment structure and placement structure. That means that this even includes spillover, right? People that get placed underneath you by your uplines. If they fall on these levels for you, that's what you earn on their monthly memberships. So it's all about just looking at what's called the business volume, the BV of the products, and then just multiplying that against these percentages here, right? So like on a 199, it'll be whatever the point value is of the 199 times 8%, right? So the BV will be less than the actual dollar amount, but you'll know they keep it simple by just showing you the percentages, right? So you're an 8% on all the orders made every month from all the people on your level 1, multiplied against the BV, right? So if you have like 10,000 BV or something with the whole group on your level 1, that'd be, $800 and residual for that level. And then so on, another 8%, 7%, that right there pays out 44% residual. If you do the math, 44% on the BV. And that doesn't include the infinity bonuses, the lifestyle bonuses, the leadership bonus pools, and of course the coded bonuses. And it also doesn't include this. So this is an all new thing that's exclusive to our 8-minute trader package. And this is crazy, but we call it the coded residual bonus. This is the amount you can receive on each person throughout each generation per month on the 199 membership. So the way a coded bonus plan works is like, let's say you're a 1-star, right? So you build a team of 12 people. That means that you're coded in your residual pay at $15.50 on every single membership in your entire organization, unlimited width and unlimited depth to the next coded rank in your group. So what does that mean? It means that you're going to earn another $15.50 beyond all those other percentages that I just showed you. So for example, you add the 8% bonus plus the $15.50, you could be earning easily like $20, $25 on people's 199, right? Just on that one person, it just gets massive. It gets really, really big. And it'll pay out to infinity until there's another rank in your organization who starts also participating in those bonuses below you. So that means if you're a 1-star and then let's say you enroll me, well, you're going to earn 8% on the BV of my 199 every month because I'm your level 1. Plus you're going to earn another $15.50 every month on my 199, right? The same 199. It's just an extra bonus that's been added to the compensation plan. Now, if I rank myself up to, let's say, senior associate, you're still coded on all my customers to infinity at the 1-star $15.50. But once I get coded myself, now all of my future enrollments beyond that, once I get coded, that's timestamped. I start picking up $7.35, unlimited width, unlimited depth on all of my future enrollments. Right. And so that means that you continue to earn this amount forever on my team before I ranked up. And then you'll earn the difference of once I rank up on all of the new people I bring in. Right. And then if you get to 2-star, now you start earning a 2-star bonus on everyone that you enroll. Once the with the timestamp of your 2-star rank advancement and beyond, it just goes up. It goes up to $30. Okay. So that means if you're earning, let's say, 8% on one of your levels, like for example, let me show you. Okay. The previous slide. For example, like level, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So level 6 pays you 8% in residual pay. So imagine how many people are on your level 6. I mean, that's a huge level because it's everyone you referred, who they 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 referred. That's a huge level of people, right? There are going to be thousands of people there. You're going to earn 8% on all those people on that level, on their monthly $199, on the BV value of that $199, plus, anywhere from $2 to $30 additionally on those people, right? So if you had like, let's say 1,000 people, or keep it simple, if you had 200 people, right, as your team were to grow in the next few months, and you hit 3-star because you have 40 people on your team or something that you enrolled and that started to grow, and you're at that 2670 level, right? You could be making 26, 22, 15, 7, 2, all of the spreads and differences throughout your whole organization on the memberships every month. So here's the part where I believe for most of you, it's going to be hard to wrap your head around it a little bit, even the way I'm probably not even the best at explaining it, because this is my first ever training that I've ever done ever for this. But the point is that when there's people making 6 figures a month already, it didn't include any of this. That's my point. It's like, come on, there's already people making 6 figures a month in the company and they're not earning any of this. And that's why Dr. Lewis said, wow, with the addition of this, if his organization were to grow just 30%, he believes it would double his residual income. So that means this pay right here, he believes is equivalent, a 30% growth of this is equivalent to a full growth of this, right? Depending on how you're structured and how much of an actual worker you are. So to simplify it, I would say go wide, be a builder, be the marketer, be the person doing the work, be the person taking action. This is not the plan where, you recruit, just 2 legs like a binary, and then you start putting everyone else under your team and giving away all your enrollments and all that. No, that's not what this is. This is something that is about rewarding the person who's going to work. Now, yes, you can earn incredible income on spillover through the residual pay plan, but when you look at the coded bonus structure, and then you look at the coded bonus residual, it pays out just insane income on the people who really go to work, who recruit people who really go to work, right? So I would say build it wide, help your team duplicate that process. The good news is, remember, everyone, whether they're participating in this bonus plan or not, has a chance to make super good money with the product. Don't ever forget that. The product, we will have customers. Let's mark my words. We will have customers making more money than some distributors because the customers are trading, and maybe a distributor isn't that good at building a team, right? We'll see that probably more than any other company that we've ever seen, because the amount of money that customers are making right now is more than any other company I've ever seen as a customer. So there's a lot more to this. Okay. There's the company's launching this Reach the Beach promotion with free qualified trips to, exotic areas, and with flights and resorts and hotels and hanging out with people. And there's a lot of other bonuses, and you can go to the website of Longevity and you could review those things yourself. And if you study the rewards plan, then you'll really learn how this works. You just have to keep in mind that we're going to be adding that other section here. We're going to be adding it to that PDF, which really pours rocket fuel on what they already do. And then you also have to keep in mind that the coded bonuses, that are going to be offered on this package are way bigger than the coded bonuses of Longevity's current highest selling package, because they took all the margins from those packages and they put that all into here. So just know it's go to the site and study it if you really want to know all the details and all the different ways they pay you. Just know that it's going to be more because of the plan. Okay, with that being said, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop share, and I'm also going to stop the recording.